Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, the newsletter, which was previously written, is now interactive on Facebook. If you check in with my group, All Things E-Ray, you can find everything you would have normally found in the newsletter and more. That is where the deep astrology goes down. Don't hesitate to come on over and join the group. But remember, it is a safe place. So, don't come in there with the ruckus. Now, in addition to that, you can always check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting for impromptu freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. In addition to that, if you like to live an intentional life, of course, I know I do, you can check in with the Intentional Life Morning Show every Monday and every Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Clubhouse. So don't hesitate to check in with LaGill Hunt and the rest of the crew if you intend to manifest or bring to fruition what you intend to manifest. If it's murder, mayhem, and mysteries you're into, check in with Stephanie M. Freeman with the Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries crew every Saturday at 11 a.m. on Clubhouse Eastern Standard Time. Now, we've got a lot to unpack because we actually have the planet Mercury going direct this week, as well as Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. So let's talk about it. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your reading for the week of October the 18th. Now, Monday, the sun is in Libra. By the way, if you're looking for Sunday, I'm not adding it to this horoscope at this point because it's already late. By the time you listen to this, it'll be nighttime or Monday. So if you want to see the written just to compare, you can always go to my Facebook page, author E-Ray Taronic. It's a public page and you can read the written version. Now, on Monday, the sun is in Libra at 25 degrees. This is an angle of assistance. Someone could be helping you or even speaking up for you. There's a chance that you could be the hero in this story. Either way, success can be seen due to this courageous act. If you have any placements between 22 to 28 degrees Libra, you could definitely be garnering that assistance. That is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You could be helping someone or someone could be helping you. Your areas of assistance and opportunity are Leo and Sagittarius. So if you have placements between 23 and 28 degrees of Leo or Sagittarius, you could definitely possibly getting some type of assistance in home and family or helping someone in home and family, and maybe even garnering some shared finances through that. Assistance with endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, as well as sex and intimacy. So those are the areas of assistance and opportunity, just in case you're wondering what you're getting help with. So if you need assistance with those, then you know. Now, on Monday, the planet Jupiter of luck and expansion goes direct at 22 degrees of Aquarius. You'll feel this initially if you have any placements between 19 and I would say 25 degrees. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know, help could come through struggles, but only if you accept help from those worth building with. Okay, let these people be worth building with. Don't drop things and build with someone who is not going to go anywhere. Now, with this these energies aspecting, some, like I said, will feel it initially on Monday, and others will feel it as it moves, planet Jupiter moves throughout the sign. It's going to be in Aquarius until, I believe, December the 28th. So it's going to be there all year. So let me tell you what luck is going to be aspecting you for the rest of the year. Now, this is in your area of career where you're getting this lucky assistance and opportunities aspecting you. And the lucky assistance and opportunities aspecting you is bringing you blessings as it pertains to your resources and your money, your personal money. Also, you're garnering these money and resources through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Okay, so resources for health. Some people are getting their 90 days in, so they're getting, their health benefits cut on through work, extra jobs, odd jobs, and things like that, where you can make extra money. You'll also have lucky assistance and opportunities coming to you from the background, through secret, sacrifice, and solitude. You making sacrifices or working in your solitude. You'll have lucky opportunities and assistance to do that. And through that, you'll garner shared finances. You could also be working on things you're passionate about, creating endings and new beginnings. You'll also have opportunities for sex and intimacy as well. Now, Venus is in Sagittarius, so that kind of doubles up the goodness. Chiron is in Aries, healing your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. And they're both aspecting Jupiter, so that just makes it all even more, how can I say this? Fruitful for you. Now, your friction, I wouldn't really say it's friction because they're within relationships that you harbor in career, but Jupiter's there in your career sector, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now, Mercury also goes direct. Mercury goes direct at 10 degrees Libra, so if you have any placements between 7 and 13 degrees, this is going to affect you initially. You're going to feel this. Don't be resistant to change that's coming. Also, beware of being boastful when it comes to, you having something good coming your way. Just remain humble. By the way, I just saw 444. You might want to look that up as your angel number to see what the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, what messages they have for you. Now, let's talk about, as I said, the people with placements between 7 and 13 degrees will feel this initially. But let's talk about what you're going to feel as it moves throughout the sign of Libra, because it's got to go 19 more degrees. It's only at 10. After about 19 or 20 days, it'll go over into Scorpio. But anyway, let's talk about what you're going to experience in Libra. With communication going forward in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people, you're going to have communication going forward about career advancement, maybe even career bonuses as far as money and resources. Communication is also going direct as it pertains to home and family. You being of assistance to others in home and family and garnering shared finances through that. Others in home and family being assistance to you. You gaining assistance with health. It could be any of those things. Some people have family and they need home health care and things like that. They could ask you to help them out, drop them off at the doctor's, pick them up, take them to physical therapy, things like that, and you can get paid for it. So things like that could be going on with you assisting home and family with things you're passionate about, and garnering shared finances, generating endings and new beginnings with that money. As far as your friction, the friction is going to be between communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel. So you could have, and also long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. So you could be having clashes with people at a distance from you about what it is you think and preach, or even while you're driving long distances, maybe even over the phone during communication. Even short distance travel. Watch out for road rage. Watch out for delays during traffic. Make sure you have your license on you and everything when you're driving. Be careful of, accidents and things like that. You want to pay attention while you're out on the road. That's very, very important with both sectors of transportation clashing. Any travel plans, you want to check them ahead of time. Make sure that you have everything fixed on your vehicle and things like that. Air in your tires, oil change, all of that stuff. Just to make sure, since Mercury is going direct, and it's clashing with travel, you can see trouble with communication and with travel. Okay. So beware of that. So along with the blessings does come, some friction. Now on Tuesday, October the 19th, the sun in Libra is at 26 degrees. You or someone else, could be lent a helping hand. Okay. You could also see peace restored because of this helping hand. Now, if you have any placements, I would say between 23 and 29 degrees, this is aspecting you directly for you maybe to assist someone or someone to assist you. Your areas of assistance as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others is going to be shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, as well as home and family. You helping people in home and family or people helping you. It could go either way. Okay. And you, as I said, garnering shared finances by doing so. Now, also on Tuesday, the moon in Aries will trine Venus and Sagittarius around, I would say 12 or 13 degrees. Romance, finances, and pleasure is on your mind as it pertains to, I would say, your secret sacrifice and solitude, in the background, dealing with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about. So with that trine, you're bringing in money by making sacrifices, by working in your solitude. You're gaining closure by bringing in those shared finances or working on sex and intimacy. Things you're passionate about, you're bringing in closure through those as well. Some of it could pertain to overindulgence, especially where things you're passionate about are concerned, or overspending, or, sex and intimacy. So, but hey, it's a trine, so enjoy it. Now, with Taurus at 13 degrees in the mix as well. Some of it could be a surprise for you. You could have some surprises on the menu. So be looking forward to that, because they will be, aspecting as it pertains to those things going on in the background, or sex, intimacy, shared finances, and things you're passionate about. Also on Tuesday, Mars in Libra trines Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees. So if you have any placements between 19 and 25 degrees, this is aspecting you as it pertains to your work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others in career. Or, of course, whatever it is you master. Now, because of that trine, that's going to bring a blessing. The challenges you've been going through within a partnership at work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others could turn out to be a blessing. This could be a goal accomplished, or even a friend assisting you. One of your areas of assistance there is Sagittarius, and Juno is there at 21 degrees. So this could be a marriage or a partnership that's offered to you, or offering you some type of assistance as it pertains to shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, intimacy, and things you're passionate about, things like that. So you could be forging some type of bond or relationship. Or like I said, one could be offered some type of assistance, even financially. Now on Wednesday, October the 20th, the sun is in Libra at 27 degrees. So if you have any placements between if you have any placements between 24 and 29 degrees, this would be aspecting you. This is not the time to be passive about your purpose or your goals. However, some could be forced to consider a job or a task that is at odds with their true desires. So if you have placements between Libra of 24 and 29 degrees going over into Scorpio at 0 degree, that could be you. Okay. Now, the moon in Aries, let me go back because I want to tell you the areas that square that area, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others is squared by siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. So you could have to do something as it pertains to you going and even assisting a sibling or something like that, or someone in your networks of people. Because it's both areas of travel squared, it could be something going on with somebody's vehicle or something, and you have to go and assist them and help them, or in some kind of way. Now, the moon in Aries at 27 degrees is at an opposition to the sun in our collective sector of partnerships. So issues and challenges will be highlighted and communicated to you, especially for those with placements in Aries or Libra between 24 and 29 degrees. And that's going to be aspecting you behind the scenes with work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Some type of opposition coming up. But remember, there is healing in the area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, because Chiron is there. So it's aspecting those challenges in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others with healing. So while the challenges are highlighted, they have an opportunity to be healed as well if you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Aries or Libra. Now, also on Wednesday, Pallas is in Pisces at 10 degrees, and it's squaring Lilith and Gemini at 10 degrees. So you're going to watch your instincts and the delusions that you harbor. Your instincts could get you into trouble, working against you where you're trying to forge toward your highest aspirations in the area of money and resources, okay? It's squaring your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So you want to not be delusional as to things and have a knee-jerk reaction, and say something. And then that's when you have communication blockages and misunderstandings, because you're thinking things that that are not exactly accurate as it pertains to friends, goals, and social groups when it comes to money. And that could also see you having, a misunderstanding about money with a friend or someone within a social sector, or with a goal you're trying to accomplish. Maybe you thought you had something and you overspent, and then you find out you don't have it. So you want to be mindful of that and watch out for that. Last but not least, on Wednesday, the full moon in Aries is at 27 degrees. So those with placements between 24 and 29 degrees, even going over into Taurus at 0 degree, you're going to feel this initially, okay? Because of this full moon, your talents could be admired. Some could even have assistance or seek your assistance or your wise words. Also, a woman's kindness could really feature for you and help quite a bit. These energies are going to permeate for the next 2 weeks, starting on Wednesday. You might even be feeling this already this week coming on, okay, because it's the full moon, so the energies permeate. Now, let's talk about what you're going to experience for the next couple of weeks because of this full moon in Aries, which is prompting healing in your sector of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. Things that are going on for you behind the scenes are being healed. Even, if it's gossip going on about you or anything, it's being healed. I would say, as far as your blessings that are going to come your way because of this moon, it's going to be shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, intimacy, and things you're passionate about as it pertains to home and family. Okay, behind the scenes with secret, sacrifice, and solitude, things people don't know about. You making sacrifices, where you've made sacrifices, you garnering shared finances for home and family. Things you're working on, things you're passionate about in your solitude is going to garner money for home and family, shared finances, even through home and family. Things you've submitted in your solitude that other people don't know about could be coming in for you. In addition to that, you have assistance to make money and resources through career or whatever it is that you master, because it's lending assistance to your areas of Gemini and Aquarius. Now, and of course, healing those areas, helping you forge towards your North Node where your money and finances are, and aspecting that lucky assistance and opportunities from Jupiter that you already have in career. All right. Now, as far as the friction where you can have blow ups, it could be in the background because of what you think and preach. Maybe you'll find out people are lying about you, misconstruing your education and skills, saying things that you didn't say, people telling your secrets in your networks of people, maybe even a sibling. um, Communication snags in the background, people gossiping about you. All of those things are going to be aspecting for challenges coming up, even neighbors. And during short distance travel, maybe you getting upset. Watch out because that short distance travel is aspecting solitude as well. So you could get stuck in traffic and be sitting there for a while. Make sure you have your license on you at all times because you don't want to get pulled over. But this is aspected with healing in Aries. So I don't foresee anything being too bad that can't be healed. Okay. And that's going to be going on for the next couple of weeks because of that moon in Aries. Now, on Thursday, October the 21st, the sun in Libra is at 28 degrees. You might prefer to stay in the background, but your wisdom and talents may not allow you to if you are a high commodity. People are going to want you to come out and they may need your assistance. Now, if you have placements in Libra between 25 and 29 degrees, or even going over into Scorpio at 0 or 1 degrees, this is aspecting you where people could need your assistance, okay? Now, the moon in Taurus at 10 degrees is directly aspecting Libra and Mercury at 10 degrees. So, with this moon in your sign, okay, uh, aspecting communication in Libra, where you're having challenges to communication and things like that. This is about work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. That's where the challenges are being illuminated. You could get unexpected news or communication about something that could be an issue as it pertains to you or your worth. Okay. Something may be hampering you, your worth, or your image. If you have placements between 7 or 13 degrees of Taurus or Libra, this is something that could be aspecting you. And eventually, the moon will couple with Uranus. So your mind could really be transfixed on these shocking revelations. Just don't allow yourself to sit in a lack mindset. And don't let that overtake you. Don't let that make you feel defeated or anything like that if something pops out the blue. You'll just have to work through things, okay? If you have those placements, remember between 7 and 13 degrees, this is going to be aspecting you. Now on Friday, and actually Uranus, that's it. I think Uranus should be right around 13 degrees. So that might even go up to 16 degrees of Taurus. It might affect up to 16 degrees. So I'd say between 7 and 16. Now on Friday, October the 22nd, the sun in Libra at 29 degrees is saying that it's not a day to be reckless or undiscerning. Beware of bad advice from fake friends or ill-intentioned family in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Someone could be wearing a false mask and really trying to trick you. Now, it also could be a sibling, or someone in your networks of people, someone at a distance from you opposing what you think and preach. So I just really be careful of those sectors of Cancer and Capricorn because they square that area. If you have any placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Libra, or even going into Scorpio at 0 or 1 degree, you're going to want to really watch out. Even Capricorn and Cancer between those degrees, just watch out for people trying to trick you. Just don't even take any advice from anybody on Friday, period. Okay. And that'll alleviate all of that. Now, the moon in Taurus at 20 degrees will aspect the Neptune in Pisces in the early morning hours. So you could be having dreams, nightmares or illusions about you, yourself, as well as a friend, a goal you're trying to accomplish, maybe even social groups. But this, don't panic because this is an area of opportunity and assistance coming toward you. Okay, so if you're thinking, something might not work out, if you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Taurus or Pisces, that's opportunities and assistance coming from your friends, to help you with your goals. There are social groups assisting you. Okay, so don't panic in that area. The moon in Taurus will square Jupiter in Aquarius around 22 degrees. So let's hope luck wins out. You might be worried about a goal being accomplished, but because Taurus is squaring Jupiter in Aquarius, it's Jupiter. So I just really don't see anything happening that bad because Jupiter is direct there. You're always being squared in that angle. But with Jupiter there now, that should be giving you lucky opportunities and assistance there where you're having struggles or problems, especially if you have placements in Taurus or Aquarius between 19 and 25 degrees. Now, the moon in Taurus will aspect Mars in Libra. So the moon in your sign is going to aspect challenges that you're facing in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. It's going to highlight those to you. Okay, especially with Libra squaring the transformation going on in Capricorn. Sometimes it's you're having clashes with what you think and preach, your education and skills, and clashes during long distance travel as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you want to check your travel arrangements. You want to watch what you say because you don't want to argue with people or get into people because that's hampering your transformation, even though your sign is trining that area of transformation, bringing you blessings. Okay, but people are always going to throw some type of trouble in the mix. So if you have any placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra, stay positive about this and keep a positive outlook. Okay. On Saturday, October the 23rd, the sun is in Scorpio at 0 degree. Scorpio season starts and fighting and arguing does loom near. So if you have any placements in Scorpio between 0 and 3 degrees or going back into Libra at 28 or 29 degrees, you're going to feel this shift initially. You can't, don't give in to fights or anything. If you expect positive changes in your life, you must exude positivity. If you get upset on Saturday, take a deep breath and release those negative energies. You don't want to be arguing or fighting within partnerships because this is your area of partnerships that's highlighted. You don't want to be arguing with people in career or in home and family. It squares career, but you have Jupiter there, so I think you'll be okay there. But home and family, you're really going to want to watch out for arguing with people, maybe even a Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign person. But if not, it could just be someone in home and family that you want to watch out for arguments with, okay? I would say, it's going to be there for the next 30 days starting Saturday. So the other things that you'll go through because of the sun being there, besides those clashes, is blessings coming your way due to friends, due to social groups helping you to accomplish goals. People that you have relationships with are really going to show up for you, even particularly people in your networks of people or siblings. Communication could be better with within some of your relationships. With neighbors or even during short distance travel because of this shift into Scorpio, because of the sun shifting into Scorpio. Assistance and opportunities will be illuminated for you through relationships, your romantic partners, your creative relationships, and your children, and even people you just hang out with. You're going to have opportunities to do that and to even forge new romantic relationships. And things like that. You also have opportunities to speak your truth through relationships, forge relationships with people at a distance from you because of what you say, because of what you think and preach, and because of your education and your skills. And that's going to be going on for you from the 23rd and 30 days on. Now, on Saturday, just on Saturday, Gemini at 0 degrees is going to be aspecting the sun at 0 degrees in Scorpio. So your relationships are going to be directly aspecting your money, okay, and resources. So you could actually garner some type of money or resources through a relationship on that day. Around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Gemini, the moon in Gemini will trine Saturn in Aquarius at about 7 degrees. So that means a blessing coming in for you as it pertains to career and money. So you making money or garnering resources through career. Some restriction or responsibility that you've already had or that is communicated to you could turn out to be good. You could turn out to make money in that area, okay, because of that restriction or responsibility, especially if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Gemini or Aquarius. Now, last but not least, Venus is in Scorpio. Venus is in Sagittarius and Scorpio is in Vesta, both at 17 degrees, making a semi-sextile, surfacing some type of opportunity or assistance to have fun through romance or some area that you're devoted to, some relationship you're devoted to. It's a chance to have fun, okay? A chance to garner shared finances, a chance to have some assistance or opportunity with things you're passionate about. Even sex and intimacy is aspecting you, especially if you have placements between 14 and 20 degrees of Sagittarius or Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for your your tarot portion of your reading. I love you guys. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you over there. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Welcome to the tarot portion of your reading for the week of October 18th or October 17th. It looks like your week is permeated by the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So with it being permeated by the Nine of Pentacles talks about luxury, harmony, happiness, even gratitude, okay? Being that that's permeated by the week, that's also about appreciating what you have in the home as well, okay? Now, you got more cards than I thought were going to come out, so let's unpack this. Now, you're having some type of raw breakthrough, some type of victory or mental clarity because of some good communication that is going to come through. It could be some type of offer. It could be it's the Ace of Wands, so good. It talks about potential new beginnings and creative success, new plans and projects, but it's the Page. So the Page of Pentacles is like a beginning message. It could come in the mail. It could be an email. It could be by word of mouth. Now, even either way that it comes, the Page is something you need to pay attention to, like your financial situation. Just because you get good news about a financial opportunity, a job, or some money coming your way, or new projects, you're advised to avoid wasteful spending, okay? Don't spend too much money because you never know when you're going to need it, what's going to happen. So just make sure that you don't overindulge because you want to be good going down the road. Now, you also have a situation to where you are, it seems like you're kind of trapped, but it's a self-imposed restriction. It's like you're blaming yourself for recent things that have happened, and it's making it impossible for you to move forward. Don't get caught up in the guilt, okay, of the situation. Don't use all of your energy up on something that you can't change. You need to find a way out of this. Okay, now it looks like there's a momentary calm right now, and maybe you're waiting for a decision to be made, or you're looking at your investments to make a decision, or what you've invested in the situation to make a decision. Okay, so you could either be looking at money and investments, or literally like a relationship where you are in this self-imposed prison and you're feeling bad about things. And now, you're kind of looking at what's invested, and you have to make a decision while this momentary calm is going on, or somebody else is making a decision. But you look like you're the one looking at, what you've invested, okay, in the situation. On the off side of things, you got so many swords cards. So I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign person. this week, or you are an air sign person, rising or moon. But I need you to come out of some of these swords, okay? Because even while you're looking at your investments, you also have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords talks about anxiety or nightmares, possibly even some type of depression, because you're worried about this good news coming in. You're either worried about good news coming in, you know, and you want it to come in fast, about your money and your security, or you are worried about traveling. Maybe you don't have the money to travel. Or you could be worried about traveling to see somebody. But it's something about fast communication or travel that you're worried about. Whether you're worried about that news coming to you fast about the money, or you're worried about traveling and having the money to travel, or you're worried about traveling to this King of Pentacles if you're dealing with another earth sign person. Maybe you're worried about, yeah, it looks like more so about this money. You know, getting more information about it. Now you also have aspecting the Death card. So this is about, if you're not a Scorpio moon or rising person, this is about something ending and a new beginning coming up over the horizon that has to do with some type of celebrations between a group of people. It could be within a creative sphere. That's usually typically 3 or more people. You're at the now you're waiting for this new beginning and these celebrations to come about, but you're at the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands talks about a test of faith in you having perseverance, okay? That maybe these celebrations are going to come in for you. This new rebirth is going to happen for you as to whatever you have going on, okay? I need you to keep your vibrations high, think positive, so this can work out for you, okay? Okay, so let's talk about your challenges and advice. Your challenges, what's permeating your challenges and advice is going to be some type of planning, progress that you're looking out to attain, okay? You want to be able to plan for the future, whether it's finding a reliable partner in business or whatever it is you're looking for. But this is, you know, what's aspecting you, because you want to be able to plan for the future, okay? So your challenge is you feeling left out in the cold by, it's either a feeling of lack, some type of poverty consciousness. You're feeling left out in the cold, but you're at the 10 of Swords, okay? You're at the end of it, you know? And your challenge is like, what do I do? I have so many options at my disposal, but I don't know what to do. You might be feeling a little more fanciful than you should about all of your options, because all of those options are not going to give you what you're looking for, okay? Even though you have a lot of things being offered to you, good communication coming your way, projects and things like that, maybe you're left out in the cold as to one, you're feeling like some type of poverty consciousness or lack as to one of the situations that you do want, okay? So, but you're at the end of that. So your advice is to kind of hang in there, you know, have strength and believe that the hard work that you've done and put in will bring you some kind of offer of help or assistance, okay? Let's see. You're hoping it's going to bring you an offer. Your advice is to, you know, not get set in your own ways. Sometimes the monogamy sets in monotony, not monogamy. Sometimes the monotony sets into relationships. And they feel lackluster. They feel less than they used to. But you're being prompted to have strength through this and work through this struggle, whether it's a love relationship or whether it is a business. Okay? You have a lot of options at your disposal, but you're at the end of it. You're at the 10 with the swords, with the challenge, and you're at the 10 with the advice. So just hang in there. Mercury goes direct on Monday, and so does Jupiter. And you should get more information coming in. Don't jump the gun just yet, okay? Just hang in there. God bless you. Thank you for sticking with me this week, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye now.